What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Extreme Gaming. In case you didn't know, my name is Alex, and here we are again with some arcade spirits. It will always tell me all this stuff. Max is come and gone, and we're hoping good number of folks will reach out and be here for the event. Funplex Phantasma, this will be my make or break moment for me. My chance to put the Funplex on the map, my chance to make something more of a job than a 9-to-5 vacuuming the carpet and looking for missing ski balls. My chance to prove myself that I can do this. Everybody's counting on me to bring in the customers and keep them coming back for more. Without that, we're completely at risk of the Funplex shutting down. Sad, so no pressure or anything. Here I am, psyching myself up, watching the clocks. Once the little hand hits the 10, the big hand hits 12. Funplex Phantasma is a go. I don't want to be nervous. I don't want to be freaking out like I was at Max, but I want to face this with absolute confidence. But, well, sadly, I'm me and not someone else, and those old instincts to assume that everything will go wrong, those feelings are still hanging on. Almost time to go. You ready? No, yes. You know what? Let's go with yes, even if it's no. Relax. You're a people person. Go out there and be a person to the people. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Thought you were planning to hide in your workshop. We'll turn your back to the door and we'll technically be behind you. Drop by now and then and keep me company, maybe. But definitely focus on the event. It's your big day. Good luck. 10 o'clock. Time to do this. You can do this, Allison. You know what? Even if the family curse makes you fail miserably and crash and burn, at least you can say you took an honest whack at it. You'll never succeed if you don't at least take a few whacks. When that's settled, I will push through the door and out into the arcade. Go for it. Let's be honest, we'll probably maybe get a dozen randos anyway. No big deal, right? And that is not a dozen randos. It is considerably more than a dozen randos. Wait, why am I panicking? This is a good problem to have. We wanted a big crowd for the event. Okay, it's more folks to wrangle, but I can do this. I can do this. I step out in front of the crowd, waving for attention. Hey, everyone. I briefly look down to make sure I'm wearing pants, unlike my nightmares about public speaking. Welcome, everyone, to Funplex Phantasma at Francine's Arcade Funplex. We've got some awesome things in store for you today. I'll go over the basics, then we can get this party started. First, the token machines will be spitting out extra tokens when you buy $5 or more of them, so make the most of it. Second, the Fista Discomfort Tournament. We're streaming it live on Queen Bee's channel. Sign-ups are at the prize desk. See the giant pink flamingo for details. Third, a high score contest for nearly every other game in the arcade. Register your 3-letter initials with Gavin at the desk to join in. Whoever holds the top score at the end of the day gets a trophy and tokens. We're planning a monthly high score challenge leaderboard, so let's get that started. Fourth, if you're participating in the cosplay contest, your outfit looks great and check in with Ashley about your details. And fifth, I can't confirm the rumors. We are going to have Magical Moon Cuties playable on the floor today. The Funplex is home to the indies. And finally, in a few minutes, we'll be revealing our new rare game. Only a few prototypes were ever made, and today you'll get to play one of them. All of those things were on the flyer and the promotional website and so on, meaning a point-by-point kind of redundant. They're ready to go. I should have pumped the crowd a little bit more to get them excited. Can't half-that this either. Intense identity situation detected. The Funplex is meant to be fun for all. Casual gamers or core gamers, young or old, retro or modern. We want everybody to have a blast. Even if you don't walk away with the trophy, you're walking out of here with memories and time well spent with these great games and the great people you'll meet today. So anything we can do to make sure you're having fun, let us know, and we'll hope you come back to the Funplex again to recapture the magic moments you'll experience today. On behalf of the Funplex, thank you for joining us at Funplex Phantasma. Now let's get gaming. Yep, that got them excited. Right, now it's time to reveal our new rare game. I get this show underway. Gavin and Naomi wheel the tarp-covered game out from the back room. Excitement builds in the crowd as it's being pushed into place. My friends, I give you Waverin Keep, a rare Laserdisc-based game where you are a darling princess rescuing a prince from the clutches of an evil lizard. And the crowd goes mild? I thought Laserdisc games played like crap. Isn't that why they stopped making them? They're not all bad. They can be kitsy nostalgia at least. Could be fun maybe if you give it a shot after I'm out of the FOD tourney pools. Not the outspurt of joy I hoped for. But I thought this game was really sought after by collectors and stuff. That's different from being popular. I wouldn't worry though. Today's crowd is fairly hardcore. Once the casual players are wowed by the animation, and it should pay for itself. Didn't Allison kind of get it for free? My point stands. I'm about ready to give up on this for now and move on to other things when I spot something out of the corner of my eye. Very hastily, a young girl approaches it, eyes of wonder at the cartoon playing before her of the daring princess. And after she dropped in 2 tokens, she starts to play, standing on her tiptoes to do so. The game is meant to be played in love, to players that grow to love them. Players like me always find them in the end. Hopefully that girl will have cherished childhood memories of Waverin's Keep, just like I did. My nerves unwind somewhat in seeing everybody ready to go. Maybe today will work out just fine after all. With the event underway, folks head off to sign up for the high score challenges and FOD tourney, or just to go play some games. As for me, I work my way through the crowd and back to the desk. One last thing to do, check in with our VPs before the dive headfirst into the storm. Theo's manning the stage and encouraging folks to get silly on the dance floor. Percy's preparing for his mopey run. Queen Bee's ready to face her first opponents. I know I can rely on the staff, but in a lot of ways, the gamers are our star talent for the day. It's their event. I need to support them. For starters, I wave over at Theo. Everything set for today's dance, Theo? In Theo's fashion, he winks and gives me a thumbs up. Ready to rock, but can't be stopped to chat. Running the stage is my focus for the next few hours, and it's going to take every ounce of social juice I could squeeze out. If you need me, check me out during the lunch break, K? Phrasing, and K. Percy, world record time. You up for this? Absolutely. Whoa, okay, he definitely sounded focused today, not his usual soft smiling self. Nomi set up a little camera to record the whole thing. When I set the record, I'll submit it to the new high score. Submit it as the new high score to defeat. The accumulation of years of effort are all coming to a head, and the pressure's well and truly on, isn't it? I can honestly try another day, yes, but this isn't for me. I mean, it never was me, but today is also for you. For the Funplex, you mean? For you. This event is more of a way to put the Funplex on the map. It's like your own personal high score attempt, chasing a dream, always grasping, just out of reach. I'd hate to let you all down. Moral improvement system online. Aim for the encouragement cannons. Percy, I know how much this game means to you, but don't feel like you have to win this on my behalf or even the Funplex's behalf. Volunteering for this high-pressure public profile run, that means a lot to me, and you're already doing everything you can for us all, and honestly, I'm proud of you. Quite right, quite right. Very well, for myself, for you, and for the Funplex, I shall give it my all. I just want to be encouraging to people. It's not about, like, trying to, like, get in their pants or anything. I want everybody to feel like, you know, they mean something. Percy offers a quick salute and then marches off to war with Mr. Mopey's magic maze, having a seat in his stool to begin the run. Next to check in with... Oh, hey, ready for the tournament?
No way.
I'm not ready in the slightest. Not for this. Not for him. A fairly undescripted fellow in a t-shirt and jeans, standard gamer gear. But there's an unusual design on the back of his jacket. Some wide eyes fanged Oni. This is a local event, right? Funplex regulars, city scrubs, and a bunch of cosplay otaku from Max. Yes, that's what it is. Then why the fuck is the demon here? The who? Known in the Western stores as the demon and his home country of Japan as Kami. He's the top-rated Fist of Discomfort player in the world. As for your question, Ms. B, I invited him. You asked me to handle invitations for the tournament, remember? As part of my helpful assistance of setting up Funplex Phantasma. Honestly, I was surprised he accepted my invitation. All the other top-rated pros turned it down flat. He even flew here from Japan on his own dime. Yen. Isn't that nice of him? Did your magical foam fairy just put me dead in the crosshairs of the greatest player who ever lived? Maybe yes. We'll go with yes. Sorry? I am fucked. I am so completely fucked. Queen Bee can't be losing moral now, and I can't have my friend so frantic over this. Put this one in the main events, and she'll be top fighting form. She's an all. Plus, this is one of the main events, and when she's in top fighting form, she's an all-star entertainer. I've got to pump her up. Dude, kick his ass. Queen Bee wrings her hands and chews her lip. I lock eyes with her. Queen Bee, yeah? Destroy him. This is your shot to take down the demon. Fate dropped this in your lap, and now you get to do what you do best. Fucking own it. She squeaks out a smile, but it's not her usual redundant, confident grin. Thanks, kid. I'll give it a shot. She marches off to join the tournament. I'm getting a sinking feeling. Did I make a mistake? My calculations estimated that having a top player would bring... Ooh.
At least 150% more attendance. I mean, I was just trying to help this event be the best it could be.
Don't worry about Iris. I asked you to invite star players that hype the event to the moon, and that's what you did. And even if the demon beats Queen Bee, well, the Funplex wins. Even so, I feel kind of bad.
It's good that I feel bad, right? That I'm not making a purely quantitative analysis of the situation.
Humans are rarely purely qualitative.
Exactly.
That's oddly enough cheers her up a bit. Right, that's everyone squared away. For the next few hours, it's floor attendant Allison on duty to make sure Funplex Phantasma soars like an eagle rather than a turkey. Jesus. By and large, the event runs itself, or rather, Theo, Ashley, Gavin, and Naomi keep it rolling. My job is to troubleshoot. Boy, howdy, is there trouble to shoot. Not 1 hour in and we've got problems, even if they aren't major ones. I don't want minor problems to mess up this event. Not even one glass of spilled milk. My stress is so high that I might start bawling at the sight of it. Can I be of assistance? I'd like to make things up to you for the invitation snafu. Currently, I'm detecting 3 problems for you to solve. Someone beating up a cabinet, a player loudly cursing at a game, and crowd milling over the vending machines. As floor attendant and event manager, it's my duty to make things run right. The crowd's already on edge from all the high-stakes competition. Where do I start, though? Can't have people punching the cabinets. Gamer's busy smacking the side of the Wild Rider cabinet. The fake plastic motorcycle handles on the front of the game rattle each time. No, this can't be happening. Sir, you're not allowed to hit the games. Plus, if Naomi saw this, he'd be good as excommunicated. Oh, you're that gal I got mad at when that fat dude wouldn't stop playing Mopey, right? Sorry, I've got anger issues. I'm trying to work on them. But would you look at this, all the rotten luck? I look at the top lap score. I did it, and the game's frozen right after crossing the finish line. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Wild Rider is one of the most problematic games, constantly freezing or going splat. Naomi fixed it at least once a week. It was made in the early 2000s, with janky, low polys, and low production values as a whole. I'm sorry for hitting the game. I guess I was pretty stupid of me. But is there anything you could do to help me keep my score? I've got a real shot at winning this. This guy rubs me the wrong way, but he seems sincere in his apology, and he's a paying customer today, despite claiming he lived forever. he'd leave forever, so I should keep that ball rolling. Let's see. Let me see here if Naomi can help. Hang on, I'm going to check with our technician, see if there's anything we can do to recover your game. Already texted Naomi for you. Thanks, Iris. Naomi comes up, charging out of her workshop, looking perturbed. Wild Riders again? She slips behind the game, popping open the back panel and using her phone flashlight to poke through the works. Early 3D games were such a pain, and if it was a pure retro game or even a pure modern one, they'd be way more reliable. Okay, I think I see the problem. One sec. There you go. And just like that, the virtual motorcycle unfreezes, confetti and cheers surrounding the game as it properly registers the lap time. Never get tired of watching Naomi fix things. To see her brain quickly solve all these arcade complications leaves my mouth agape and my heart warm. All done. Call me if it breaks again. Bye. Oh man, she did it. My score's saved. Hallelujah. I owe you. Seriously, I'm taking home that Wild Riders trophy. Another happy customer, but I should keep an eye out on that game in case it falls apart again. Next problem. Swearing up a storm with the kids. Of all the fucking immature stunts to pull, that motherfucker. Whoa, whoa, settle down. Fortunately for me, the gamer recognizes me immediately and thanks to my speech earlier. And also fortunate for me, she calms down considerably too. Fuck. Sorry, glad you're here. I need your help. I mean, just look at this shit. Or look at this bitch. Curiously, I look at the current top score on Qbert, which is registered to the initials ASS. Can you believe it? Someone beat my top score, then put in a joke initial to ruin my day. I know exactly who did it too. Steve, that son of a bitch. He's always pulling shit like this just to mess with me. Oh, hey, there he is. Steve, get your ass over here. Steve glances over with a bemused smirk and strolls over to join us. Something wrong? Of course something's fucking wrong. You stole my high score. Did I? Oh, hey, look at that. I guess I did. Sucks to be you, huh, Ja? And your initials are because I know for a fact Gavin wouldn't let you register for a high score competition as ass. So I played a little joke. So what? There's still my score up there, and I'm taking home that trophy tonight. The urge to kill rising. Must control fist of death. No. You're disqualified. Yeah, sorry, no. You want the trophy, use your real initials. I'm disqualifying that score. Joe's score stands as the current winner. Smart decision making. I'll text Gavin to let him know to keep Joe's score on top. Why, this is an outrage. You don't see Deco's Palace treating customers this way. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, please keep the cursing down. I know it's mostly hardcore gamers here today, but we have some kids around. Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's just that Steve gets me so mad. Gets under my skin, you know? I'll keep it to myself from now on. Appreciate the help. I got to take care of a lot of this stuff on my own, though, without... Man, I am doing the manager thing already. Event manager Allison putting her foot down on the troublemakers everywhere. On to the next crisis. Wait a second. As I loop back to the center of the room, I can't help but notice two things. Percy's looking oddly irate, and Queen Bee is missing. Wait, what? My instincts say I should tend to her VIPs first and foremost, but I don't think I can cover them in time. I should help at least one of them. Oh man, that leaves at least the crowded those crowded problems twisting in the wind. I don't know. There's a tinge where I should focus. I'm gonna check out Queen Bee because she does have that other guy with her. You're approaching lunchtime, so maybe she's off getting food or not sure. The Queen Bee I know would be watching the tournament pool, studying her opponents. Heck, I've seen her pack protein bars for a quick lunch rather than walk away from FOD. I decide to check in with Gavin, who is eagle-eyeing the view of the entire event from his perch at the prize desk. Hey Gavin, I was wondering where... She's in the employee break room. Where Queen Bee is. Okay, I'm kind of honestly surprised you let her in there. It's crowded in here. One less anxiety-ridden gamer in the mix is probably healthy for the event as a whole. If you'll excuse me, I've got scores to tally. Best of luck. Okay, I guess that answers that. Weaving through the crowd, I make my way to the employees only door, and I stretched out I stretched out the atmosphere last week. Sure enough, Queen Bee's in here, thumbing through her social media feeds. Hey, QB. Oh, hey, kid. So.
Oh, not much, really. Just wondering what I'm gonna do after L7 boots me from the team.
What?
I lose all my subscribers, and I'm lying downtrodden in the esports gutter begging for tokens. So, not much, really.
What, because of the demon? One loss, especially to the best player in the world, can't possibly torpedo your whole career. Queen Bee sighs, locking her phone for now and tucking it away, her face still wrought with I don't know what that word was. Look, kid.
It's complicated.
There's things about L7 that I don't talk about. Some really fucked up things. It's just not the pressure to perform. It's the pressure to perform perfectly in every second of my career. It's expectations beyond the norm, beyond where everyone else on my team has to deal with. Simply put, I'm a woman in esports. That is what changes everything. Queen Bee, I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, if someone on your team is making your life miserable... What? No. No more misery than what I have to deal with on the daily from persistent internet trolls. That shit I get from my team is way more subtle than that, but it stings more than the normal barb.
I don't know why L7 signed me in the first place. I'm their mascot. The only lady on a male-dominated team. I was just so excited to be getting a pro contract in the first place that I didn't look any deeper. You know, I really should have looked deeper. If I did, I would have noticed their history. Women gamers hired and fired over the years, always let go for performance issues. Performance issues, my ass. They have a rotating slot for the obligatory eye candy hire, and everyone knows it. And now, I'm starting to hear rumblings about my performance. It's like I'm getting too old for them. And it's time to trade in for a younger, hotter esports star. And it's not like any of this is in writing. Oh no. They never say why it happens. It's to avoid the legal system, obviously. They blame the gamer every time. Poor performance. But it's as plain as the nose on your face.
Instinctively, I go cross-eyed, trying to look at my own nose. Well, maybe not your nose. Yours is cute as a button. You know, this kind of shit happens all the time in esports. Montages and interviews are always focused on me being a woman and not on my skill as a gamer. I mean, I'm not just in esports. I soaked in the entire fucking gaming culture. Women, LGBT+, POCs, minorities, people with disabilities. Because everyone who's not in the industry marketing target has to work extra hard to get where they want to be and treat it like shit along the way. I've fought tooth and nail to get where I am now, and I have to be threatened because I don't uphold their sexist standard anymore. Frankly put, bullshit. So it's there and it's real, but tough to prove any allegations. Closest thing I've got to hard evidence is my win-loss rating. It's steady and solid, no performance problems at all.
No way.
I don't lose. They can't drop the axe just yet, not until I make a mistake. And well, taking on the demon and getting destroyed in front of a live stream audience in a small event, an event I should be winning hands down. That's all they need to justify abandoning ship. Honestly, I'd have abandoned ship on this team ages ago, if not for the fact that I rely on my team's salary to live. I even had to put up with those L7 sponsors at Deco's Palace. What a filthy pit of ego, aggression that place is. But without this contract, I need a real job, like an ordinary pleb. Pfft, fuck that. I'm a gamer and this is my fucking dream. So I suck it up and endure all the little microaggressions. No way around it now. If I want to keep being a pro, I have to beat the demon. But how do you kill which has no weakness? Come on, everybody has a weakness. What's his?
Maybe.
Well, maybe if he has a heart attack or spontaneously combusts, being on fire is totally a weakness. Maybe walk me through it. In Fist of Discomfort, how do you counterplay your opponent? I'm utter crap at that genre. Maybe explaining to me like a noob will help. Your cluelessness is totes adorbs. How do you manage to exist in this level is beyond me. Never change, kid. She pauses, trying to figure out how to word it at a level that even a neo can handle. Let's see. So there are 3 play styles in FOD: aggro, mid-range, and control. Put simple, aggro is quick beatdowns, mid-range is balance, and control is long-term planning. In this case, I play aggro, and from what I know about the demon, he's absolutely perfect control player. He uses elaborate item combinations to solve the game, then seals your doom. And I'm gonna hazard that control beats aggro. Most of the time, yeah, it sacrifices early game power for early game stall, meaning I burn out when he's just getting warmed up.
It's complicated.
If I wanted to counterplay him, I'd have to play mid-range, but I have to practice those characters, that playstyle, and he'd outskill me easily. And while we're waiting for that and everything, I'm going to get this to restart again, and we'll come back. And guys, in case you didn't know, my name is Alex, so this has been Extreme Gaming. Coopoo! I'll see you next game. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.